What's going on, people? This is Christopher Bridges, as I like to say. We're going live. We're gonna wait for more people to come into the chat. You know, we promoted it, but first, tell a friend to tell a friend if you are on here immediately. I am live from Walmart, ladies and gentlemen. I've done a lot of things in my life, but I have never been live from Walmart. So I am enjoying this. We got the Walmart employees here. I got a lot of police officers here in case that something goes crazy with people trying to buy all of these toys that I'm about to tell you about. Man, and I got my Mattel team, and I have my 9-story team and my Karma's World team. So this is a day in history. This is a day that is I will remember for the rest of my life because I go to Walmart myself and my family. So I love. This is the cornerstone of everything that you need. And now I'm in partnership with them. So this is a very, very beautiful day. Everybody come on in to Talk Shop Live. Like I said, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, so I'm at home right now. Tell a friend to tell a friend. You see what's going on. We're going to be talking about these toys today. I have some more individuals from Mattel that's going to go into detail about what you see. And what's even better is if you want to buy the dolls, you can do it right there. You can click. It's that easy. It's that simple. So encourage everybody that might if you want to ask a question, drop it in the chat. I will be answering questions. And we only have but so much time, so don't be afraid. Do not be scared. Ask whatever question you want to know, as long as it pertains to Karma's World. No Fast and Furious questions today, no Ludacris when the music is coming questions. I'll talk about that stuff later. But today, it's all about Karma's World, the Netflix show, 3 seasons strong, which we are very proud of, and it hasn't even been a whole year yet. So those that's just joining, Ludacris Bridges, if you hear stuff like that in the background, it's because we're truly live at Walmart, and they have to make announcements. This is what they do. So I'm going to hold off for a second and let them talk. All right, they finished. Make sure you ask your questions. Again, you see how happy I am. And I ain't have much sleep because I'm currently shooting a movie here in Atlanta, and I'm shooting nights. So that means I get up at like 7 in the morning and wake up around like an hour ago. So that's what, 5-6 hours of sleep, but I'm on 10, and I'm excited, and I'm energetic, and I'm here. So if anybody wants to buy the dolls without me even explaining anything, just press it at the bottom of the screen right now. All right? So let me just talk a little bit about how I wanted to come up with Karma's World, the show. It was based off of my oldest daughter now. Her name is Karma. And a lot of the episodes have a lot to do with what she went through in her life. And I feel like that's why a lot of people are resonating with the show. We had season 1 come out of October of last year. Then we had season 2 come out around March of this year. And then season 3 just dropped in June, July. And if you guys continue to support it, hopefully we'll have a season 4, which I'm hearing that it's doing so well that we may have that. So yeah, it's really just about a girl named Karma who wants to change the world through her music. If you guys watch the show, it's more self-explanatory, but she has a problem that she's kind of encountered with every single episode. But she has her friends with her, and she has a very strong support system with her family and with her extremely talented brother who's like a scientist and comes up with all these different inventions, and her best friend Switch, who likes to make beats, and another one of her best friends, Winston, who's a videographer and loves to paint. So everybody has their talents, and we just want to show kids that you can accomplish anything as long as you be creative and have a great imagination, and hard work and perseverance can make all of your dreams come true. So that's truly what the Karma's World show is all about. So what better than to take them off of the screen that you watch and put them into physical dolls that you can actually hold and play with now. Because we have some of the play sets here today. Like, this is the music studio. You can buy the whole music studio if you watch the show. This is the singing Karma doll. I'll show some more about that in a second. Then you have this slumber party Karma. There was an episode in the first season talking about Here Comes Trouble. I'm sure a lot of you remember that because that was one of the most popular episodes that we had. So this is the slumber. Then you have the Go Girls. This is one of my favorite episodes. It just came out in season 3. So you got to go back and watch all of the seasons in order to fully understand what's going on here with all of these dolls. But yeah, this was the Go Girls. They were a group, and they had some troubles, in the episode, like all groups do, but then they came back and showed love to one another. And then, of course, You have the individual Winston and the individual Switch with her headphones and her beat maker. And there's so much more. And all of these things are currently available at Walmart. And you can look, if you want to buy straight from Mattel, you can do that too. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that because Walmart specifically only wants you to buy from Walmart, but you know, you can go straight to the source as well. But it's even better and easier if you just click at the bottom and buy them right now. You know why? Because the holiday season is coming up. It's almost fall, ladies and gentlemen. Get ahead of it before this stuff sells out and then you can't buy it anymore. I know people out there, you got kids, you got grandkids, you got nieces, you got nephews, brothers, sisters, whatever you want to do. This is the greatest investment that you could possibly have. These are collector's items, okay? Am I rambling too much? I don't know. This is what I'm supposed to do on Talk Shop Live. Again, if y'all just joining, Chris Ludacris Bridges here, Karma's World play sets, all different kinds, live from Walmart, Atlanta, Georgia. Everyday low price. Every day there's a low price. That's what Walmart says. See, I should work here at Walmart. They need to give me a job. I'm too good at this. What am I supposed to do? That's real laughs, ladies and gentlemen. There's people here. I have a real audience. Y'all don't see that right now, but trust me, we are already having fun. So again, if you're just joining us, then come on. Oh, we got questions, so make sure you ask your questions. I'm sure we got the first question coming up. What we got?
Monica wants to know, how does your daughter feel about you creating a show about her and the dolls?
Did they hear you say that, or do I need to repeat what you said?
You can say it.
So Monica says, how do I feel about making the doll?
How does your daughter feel about having a doll?
Okay, gotcha. That's a good question. Monica wants to know, how does my daughter Karma feel about these dolls? Every time I talk to her, she's like so blown away. It's surreal for her. She can't even put it into words. That something that was inspired by her in her life has now come full circle and has all of these different attributes to it, and now physical dolls. I think this is the biggest, kind of thing that hits you in reality, because the show, she loved it, being a part of the process and even a part of the clothing and how everybody was supposed to look and how everybody's supposed to dress. That was one thing, but again, this right here is legacy. She understands that it took me over a decade to make this show come true, so I think that her being there and watching all these years, me never give up on a dream that I had, is probably the best thing that I could possibly teach my daughter, because she sees what it truly takes in order to succeed in something when you don't give up. So to answer your question, she's ecstatic about having dolls named after her. She couldn't be happier right now. Now it's a lot of pressure on her because she's like 21 years old and she better not do anything bad because she has a reputation to uphold because she has dolls named after her now. So it's like give and take, That's the best way to answer that. Any more questions? Ask all of your questions in the chat. And do not forget to press at the bottom to buy these dolls, which I will explain more in just a little while. What other questions we got?
For the show, will there be a season 4?
Will there be a season 4? Am I allowed to say that? I am announcing right now in Walmart in Atlanta, Talk Shop Live. I teased it earlier. Yes, there will be a season 4, but I'm not allowed to say when, but sometime, hopefully by the end of this year, because of the popular demand, there will be a season 4. You guys are hearing it here first. There you go. Great question, by the way. Ask all of your questions in the chat. Come on down. Make sure you tell a friend. Let's get as many people in the Talk Shop Live as possible. This is history going down. This is Ludacris' first Talk Shop Live. Come on. In Walmart. Now I want to introduce some of my Mattel friends, Aria and Christine. Come on in.
Hello.
Hugs. We give hugs at Walmart.
Hey,
Ain't that right, all my Walmart people?
It.
That's what
I'm
they do.
fangirling.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, man. So I know you guys are extremely excited to talk more about what's going on here because everybody can buy them live on the chat. That's what's so cool about technology. Now you can watch stuff. You don't have to call in. You don't have to do any of that stuff. You can buy the dolls at the press of a button. So we're trying to make history today. So one of the first things I want to ask you guys is, knowing that authenticity is key, what was the single most important detail to get, let's say, these dolls right? I guess I'll ask you that first, Ari.
I'm just going to say it's the hair for me, period.
Oh, yes. And you know what? And I want you to elaborate on this because one of my main reasons of loving to partner with Mattel so much is that they hired someone specifically just to design the hair and to look over the hair. to make it as authentic as possible for an African American girl's hair. And when you guys touch the hair, I think that's something that's going to entice you even more to want to buy it. But if you want to take my word for it, you can just press the button at the bottom of the screen. So Arya, elaborate on this, because there's so many attributes to this doll's hair that are way different than any other Mattel doll, or let's just say dolls, period, in history. This hair is better. Why? I want to know.
You have to understand that for Karma, her hair is important, right? She's proud of it. She loves it. She has a song about it. I mean, come on.
And you see my afro, so you know this is
you
important.
See your afro. And then Karma also, right, has this gorgeous afro, beautiful curls. And since you don't see it very often in doll, it was extremely important for us to be very authentic with it. So our team worked very diligently to make sure that the fiber that you see here, her texture, as well as the styling, was accurate to Karma and her representation. But you know, it's really not just Karma too, because there's the whole diverse characters here that we have across the line. And so our team wanted to make sure that we were being authentic across the board, whether it's Winston, Karma, Demi Ray and her braids, and the Walmart exclusive Go Girls multi-pack. It was extremely, extremely important to us that we paid attention to that detail, and not only, you know, having those members who were able to get to the details of the authenticity. We worked across like different teams and whatnot like that to make sure that the representation was there, because little girls deserve to see themselves.
They do.
We know that.
I have so many people asking me, is it real hair and who y'all stole some hair off of? Just to be honest. So it's premium quality. What does premium mean? I mean, like hair, you know, I can't speak for when it comes to hair, but you guys can speak for it. Explain what premium quality means when it comes to doll's hair.
Yeah, so in the sense of this particular fiber, you know, it is definitely like the top-notch premium quality. Not sure if I could go specifically into some of the
you don't
details.
have to.
But as far as making sure that we had the fiber that would be able to have this curl texture, maintain this curl texture, and of course, we also wanted to make sure that we protected her in package. So she does have a hairnet that comes on the dolls that you may see on some of these. So when you have it in package, do note that there is a hairnet on the doll that should be removed before playing.
Yeah, she doesn't work at McDonald's, ladies.
Exactly.
But
it was really important for us to make sure that the quality would last, you know, in transit and make it to the shelf, so that when it makes it to your homes.
Yeah, I truly can't tell the difference when I touch my hair and when I touch Karma's hair. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like it's that crazy. And so if you want to have this collector's item, you better buy it at the bottom of the screen right now. All right, Christine. So definitely, I want to say I can't believe how much these dolls like look like the characters from the show. So the design team, when people go into designing these dolls, you have to take me through how they represent what we are actually seeing. You know, from looking at the show, these are duplicates, like replications of what we see in the show. Sometimes you see a show and the doll kind of looks like what's on the show, but not really. This is the best representation of what I see on screen, so I'm just curious to know how the design team is able to do that.
So I'm going to give you the short version. Yeah. So a lot of it is a collaboration, you know, with our production company, with Nine Stories, with you, just creating and getting the assets and watching the animation early. And then taking from there, we work closely with, you know, our team. So we have the best sculptors, and you know, from things from like the angle of the smile to the laces on the shoes, there's so much detail that goes into that. We have to make sure that our hair department and our face department also like pick the best fiber, pick the best hairstyles, to just make sure that it looks authentic. Yes. And then of course we have our software team that also brings our sketches to 3D so that we can bring these great products to you today.
3D sketches. That was the real answer. That's how it happens. So what's your favorite doll? Both of you. I'm curious to know. And you can't say Karma. Favorite doll besides the Karma dolls?
That's a hard one.
I know. It's easy for people to buy Karma. Of course, she's the star. But if you had to choose one that is not Karma, which one is it going to be?
How about like this Karma?
Like, can we do like different Karmas? Yeah.
You could do different Karmas. All right, it's all good. Because like this one is my favorite so far because that's the singing Karma. And am I allowed to show them how it works, or you want to do that?
Sure.
Yeah. I was just saying this particular singing doll. By the way, there is a soundtrack available on wherever you stream music, but she's talking about how she loves her hair. That is a song called Proud of My Hair, and every time you lift it up, so you get the music and her rapping at the same time. So this is great. And by the way, this all started, the whole idea of Karma's World started because my daughter used to come into my studio when she was like 6 years old and say that she wanted to do music and rap like Daddy does. And I told her if she wanted to do music, she has to talk about what goes on in her life and her world. So that is what birthed all of this. And that's why music is so extremely important in this show. Because music, it transcends all generations. It transcends all different cultures. Everyone loves music. So the number one theme about this show is love. So if you love love, then you need to hit the bottom of the screen and buy some of these dolls. Okay, go ahead. Back to you. Christine, talk to me about the doll.
This is one of my favorite, and we can talk a little bit more about it too, because music, it's one of the key elements of what makes Karma's World very different and unique.
Yes.
And so we have integrated it throughout a lot of our products, inspired by, or like you said, like this one has not only premium hair, but also premium speakers, so that we can really hear, two of our favorite songs. I Am Karma and Proud of My Hair.
And by the way, not to cut you off, I was going to say all of the outfits that they're wearing. Like, there's an institute in New York that literally designed all of this. So the swag that you see here is unlike any other dog as well. FIT, I believe, right? So there you have it. So shout out to FIT for helping us design the clothing, because that goes along with having a doll that you're going to keep as a collector's item forever as well.
I did ask if I can get this in, like, my size.
Yeah.
Specific outfit.
Halloween is on the way, ladies and gentlemen, which is another reason you better click the bottom of the screen and buy this stuff. And keep asking your questions, by the way, because we're here for a little bit longer. As many questions. Oh, we actually have a question. What's going on?
Eric wants to know, where can they watch Karma's World?
Eric wants to know where can they watch Karma's World on Netflix currently. So you can go and watch all 3 seasons. So a lot of great episodes. So, all right. So talk to me about this. Where do you guys pull the inspiration from the episodes? Why did you make specific dolls based on specific episodes? Because you could have made dolls based on any episode.
Right.
So I'm curious to know why these, like the slumber party one and the hair one.
Well, actually, the slumber party is a great example of that, because as you mentioned, it is based off of Here Comes Trouble. It is a Walmart exclusive item as well.
Wow.
It has both Karma and Switch in the pack. And for us, we really thought that the sleepover theme is so relatable to kids. So it just kind of made sense to have it as a really great backdrop of our line.
Very true. Very, very true. And great way to express, like, what people, because that's one of the most popular episodes. Again, if you guys haven't seen that one, then you have to make it. See, the people, they love it so much, they can't stop talking about it. Even the kids. He's trying to relate how great of a show Karma's World is. You guys got it. Oh, go ahead. What were you going to say?
I actually want to make a nod, too. On this particular pack, my favorite accessory is the bonnet.
I like that, too. I was
down.
just saying that. That bonnet is dope, man. It's really, really dope. And it's like, you have all these accessories, and I know that, kids and, sometimes they get lost. But this bonnet is going to be easy to find if it just happens to be, behind something. This is a great, that's what makes it so unique. The colors, all of the outfits, bright colors. They stand out from any other doll that you've seen on any shelf, period. So again, people, we are live from Walmart. Myself and my Mattel team. See, I'm just going to call y'all my team from now on.
Love it.
Not even Mattel team. I already created a slang word. See how creative of an individual I am?
New hashtag.
Yeah.
Love that.
Continue to ask your questions. Again, you can buy these at the bottom of the screen. And the crazy thing is they just came out. So again, before they sell out, it might be a smart thing to do to get that. All right. Music is so important. So how did your team incorporate music throughout the line? Like, how easy is it to put these speakers inside of this doll to where it's bumping as soon as... Like, that's really dope. So I want to know how music was incorporated in this.
So,
Is there a subwoofer in her back or something like that? Tweeters in her arms? What is going on right now? Because I know about music and I know about sound.
We can't divulge all the secrets, but her speaker is in her body. And like I said earlier, we have products that have the speakers within the doll. We have music-inspired products as well, like this. And I call all these products my favorite.
Yeah.
So this one is the Making Rhymes Recording Studio. It is designed after Lady K's recording studio. It doesn't play music itself, but, you know, girls can imagine making beats.
Yeah.
Comes with, again, a lovely Karma doll. And it also has this system of play, which is very unique to Karma's world.
Right.
It has, like, these records inside. They're the collectible records inside.
So how do those collectible records work? Tell me more about these collectible records.
So, yes. So, the collectible records, you can get them in, looks like this. You can get it in the Singing Star Karma as well as the studio.
Right.
And then the one that's not below and not available yet, but we're so super excited, like a quick tease. And one of my favorite is the Transforming Musical Star Studio.
Love it.
Wow.
And what makes this unique is about the records that we were talking about. So as you collect them, and I just happen to have one out, you can put the record inside, like that.
Yeah. Oh, that's
And
crazy.
The
I
DJ
didn't see
booth,
this yet.
yeah, the DJ booth actually recognizes each record that you collect.
Oh, no. I'm not lying. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my first time checking this out. That's crazy.
So I just happen to have another record. So you can see here, as easy as putting it on, and it automatically plays.
Wow.
Throw some sound effects on that.
That's
Oh yeah.
how we
So if
scratch
you
it.
want to be an aspiring DJ, you can also use this to scratch.
What? No
I'm
way.
pretty sure I picked the right profession of being a designer.
Come on now.
Instead of a DJ.
We talking about being trendsetters right now. No one is doing this in the line of dolls, ladies and gentlemen. That's why these are collector's items. Buy at the bottom of the screen, Walmart. We are here. Go ahead, because I can't. This is my first time checking this out, so
So
I'm like,
it's as easy. Just go ahead and put a record in.
bet.
Oh, the other way.
Oh,
With the graphic on top.
Yeah.
got it.
You're a pro.
That is crazy. All right, well, if the movie set doesn't see me anymore, I'm at home playing with all of the Karma's World stuff. If I don't come out with any music soon, Ludacris fans, it's because I'm at home playing with all of this Karma's World stuff. What were you
There's
gonna say?
actually also a really cool feature on the stage part of it.
Well,
We
show
don't
it
have that
to
out. We
us.
just have the DJ booth.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big piece. But if you look here at the packaging, the stage actually has lights that go to the beats of the song. So the stage also lights up in addition to the DJ booth as it plays music.
Yeah, see, Karma's gonna go crazy off of all of this stuff. I don't think she's seen that yet, because
Yeah,
I
and
haven't seen it.
I have a few collectible records, but there is 10 total throughout the whole line. And 5 of it actually comes with this particular one. And don't take my word for it, but it should be available next week.
Really?
Yes.
I think we have to take your word for that. I don't know how else we can do it. I just noticed these. I thought these were socks or something. These are the slumber bags. These are the sleeping
Yes,
bags.
the sleeping bags.
Yo, they get into the sleeping bags. This is from the slumber pack.
Yep.
So
based
you
off
can,
the content.
yeah, you guys can purchase any of these. Like I said, at the bottom of the screen, if you just tuning in, Chris Bridges here with my team, or Mattel team as I like to call them. We are live from Atlanta, Walmart, and we are just trying to get you to understand how extremely phenomenal that this line is. It's a whole line. And you guys got to make sure that you get ahead of the game because, like we say, the holiday season is coming up. I know we have more questions, so give me another question from the people.
Yeah, Alicia wants to know, will there eventually be extra outfit packs?
Uh-oh, that's the team for you guys.
So
Will there eventually be extra outfit packs?
stay tuned for more as we come out with our additional seasons of product. But we'll take note of what the desires of the consumers are because that is extremely important to us. And let's see what's coming soon.
You need to run for president. That was a great political answer right there. Great job. All right, what
I
you
was
about
going
to
to say, I was like, that's a great suggestion.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
There you have it. Man, let me see. What's something that I want to know about these dolls? How long does it take to make these dolls? The show's been out for a year. I want to know how long it takes in production. That's probably a question no one's ever asked. Like from the idea to the final doll. And I know it varies, but just give me an idea about how long it takes to actually make a doll like this.
I don't know if I can, divulge an exact time. I feel like that's a little bit
Give me
of,
that between so-and-so answer. It's all good if you do that.
Well, there's a lot of people involved. let's just say it takes a good amount of time.
You need to run for president as well. Both of you guys are so good at these political answers. They don't want to say anything wrong. I have no idea how long it takes, but whatever amount of time it took, you can understand that this is a priceless piece of, I mean, what can we say? This is a magnificent, it's a masterpiece is what it is. And it took a lot of detail and it took a lot of time. I guess that's the best way to answer. Give me another question from the people. We only got like 3 more minutes left, so I want to make sure I'm answering as many as possible.
Yeah, Olivia, she wants to know, does Karma make music in real life? And have you guys ever collabed?
Yeah, Karma did make music when she was 6, 7, 8 years old, and now she's just all about school and Spelman College. But she did at the time of when we came up with this idea. And then school got into play, and she realized it was kind of hard to have a full-time music job and go to school at the same time. She didn't follow in her dad's footsteps, basically.
Laura wants to know, does your daughter voice the character in the show, and who does the singing?
That's a good question. Does my daughter voice the character in the show? No, she does not, because we needed someone. We need someone with a very young voice, and my daughter now does not have that. And we have someone named Azian Bryant. You can follow her on social media. She does the singing and she's the voice, and she does great at it. She can do the kid voice and an adult voice, so that's who that is. So season 4 is coming, ladies and gentlemen. We just spoke about that. Thank you guys for joining us. Any last words that Christine and Aria, I don't know if you guys want to say from the Mattel team? You guys have anything?
I would definitely want to just say that this product line, the packaging, everything you're seeing is a partnership between your company, Karma's World LLC, 9 Story, Brand by Films. We just want to say thank you all so much for your continued partnership as we continue to roll this line out. So much more to come. Super excited.
What you got? How can you follow that?
I can't follow that, but I'm just excited to be here and, to be with you and then just showing this product line. It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is, it's a labor of love.
Absolutely.
It 100% is. So, again, thank you guys. Thank you, Mattel. Thank you, Walmart. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today. Like I said, this was my first time doing it. I'm already at home here in Atlanta, Georgia, so this is a special moment. I just need you guys to make sure that you get this line and support something that's trying to support everybody right back, man. What goes around comes around. That's what Karma's World is all about. It's about love. It's about community. It's about family. It's about friendship. It's about bringing the world together. It's about, imagination. It's about creativity. And the most important thing is that, these dolls were created for the simple fact of, we want kids to recreate all of the epic adventures that go on inside the episodes. All of the beats, all of the empowering music, so you can live vicariously through each and everything Karma's World. And we have a lot of people you guys can't see, but there's people surrounding us, and they're here, and I'm sure they probably want to get some of these dolls as well, because it's just, this is the best season and the best time for love. When isn't it? So love to everybody. Thank you. Am I missing anything? We greatly appreciate you guys. Thank you, my team, Christine, Aria, 9 Story, Mattel, Walmart. We love you. Until next time, make sure you click the bottom of the screen. Get this line immediately. Get it now. Love, peace, and happiness.